Hello my dear children, this is Dr. Babita Saha. Welcome you all to a new topic under plant families. And the today's topic is family Brassicaceae. Let's get started. Formerly, this family was called Cruciferae. The members of this family possess unique flowers where the petals are arranged in Greek cross manner, or we can consider it as multiplication or the into sign. This arrangement of the petal is responsible for giving the name of this family Cruciferae. It is also considered as mustard family, crucifers, or the cabbage family. Next, mostly herbaceous. That means they are short height and green in color, though some members are shrubs. And pungency is the unique feature of the members of this family. Leaves are exstipulate. What does it mean? That means the leaves are not present. Now the question is, what is stipulate? What do we understand by stipules? Stipules are the outgrowths, small outgrowths which develop on both sides at the base of the leaf stalk. That is called stipules. So, in this member, the stipules are not present. Leaves are simple and margin not entire, incised, but deep, in some members may be deeply incised but not touching the midrib. So, we can consider the leaves are simple, alternately arranged, or in some members we observe they are arranged in a rosette manner. For example, cabbage, they are arranged in a rosette manner. Another example, Arabidopsis. Here the leaves are arranged in a rosette manner and they develop from the base of the stem, and also in cauliflower. Can you tell me the name of the Arabidopsis? Where have you learned? Human Genome Project. Read the chapter and the topic. Vegetative characters. Again the root. Mainly taproot system, that means the primary root, secondary root, tertiary root are present. But in some members, we find the modified fleshy root. For example, radish, Raphanus sativus, or Brassica rapa, var rapa, that is the variety rapa, that is turnip. We find modified fleshy root which are edible. Next, stem, herbaceous, erect, but in some members this stem is bulbous like. For example, Brassica oleracea, that is turnip cabbage. This one, this is the turnip cabbage. So the modified stem. Now the inflorescence. What type of inflorescence we observe in the members of this family? That is simple or branched raceme or corymb. Now the question that what is corymb and what is raceme? Both of them are the types of racemose, that means indefinite growth of the inflorescence stalk, and the flowers develop. In case of raceme, here you see the flowers develop from base to apex, indefinite growth, and pedicel is present and of equal length. Clear? So this is considered as the raceme. Now what is corymb? Corymb, the flowers develop from periphery to center, and the inflorescence axis is little shortened so that the flowers develop at the same level, and also the pedicel, that is the floral stalk, are of unequal length, whereas in case of raceme, equal length. So these are the difference between corymb and the raceme type of inflorescence. In most of the members, we observe simple or branched raceme, but corymb, where do we observe? Example, iberis, I-B-E-R-I-S. This example, the exceptional part, what I am telling over here, that you have to remember, because question may be formed from these exceptional examples. Next, inflorescence ebracteate. Bract is absent. Bract is absent means, what is bract? Bract means leafy outgrowth which is present in some members of some family which bears flower or the group of flowers in its axil. But in the members of family Brassicaceae, bract is not present, absent. Bract absent. Clear? Simple or the branched raceme or the corymb iberis, already we have discussed. Now the flowers, complete. What does it mean? That means calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium, all the four holes are present in the flower, mostly actinomorphic. What does it mean? That means it shows radial symmetry. Radial symmetry. That means the flowers can be divided into two equal halves through any plane if it passes through the center. Rarely zygomorphic, again exceptional one. Iberis, you have to remember, important. Now the next one, dimerous or tetramerous. What does it mean? Dimerous means in each hole the number of the members are 2 or the multiple of 2. Tetramerous means the members in each hole present either 4 or the multiple of 4. Hypogynous. What does it mean? That means ovary is superior and all other holes, that is the calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium, calyx, corolla, androecium, that holes are present below the ovary. That means ovary superior. Bisexual, that means both the holes, androecium and the gynoecium, are present. So bisexual. Next. Here I have shown the floral diagrams that you see clawed petals arranged in a Greek cross manner, already I discussed. Now the stamens, these two stamens are with short filament, present in the outer hole, and these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4, not this one, this is stigma, these 4 are the stamens with long filament. Present in the inner hole. So, two types of stamens are present, and the carpel, two in number, and that are united. Stigma, this represents stigma, that is lobed, and here you can observe these petals are free from each other, that is polypetalous. So the diagram I feel absolutely clear to all of you. Next, just the description what I have explained showing the diagram. Calyx, sepals how many? 4. Could you remember I told either di or the tetramerous? So the sepals 4, that means tetramerous, mostly tetramerous. Polycephalous, that means the sepals are not united, they are free from each other, alternating with the petals, arranged in 2 holes. Estivation imbricate, very important point to be remembered. What do you understand by imbricate estivation? That means if it is the mother axis, then two sepals are present outer side and two petals, not petals, sepals, two sepals are present inner side. This is called imbricate estivation. Okay, these are the sepals. Clear? Next, corolla. Number again 4. Polypetalous, what does it mean? That means petals are free, not joined, diagonally arranged to form crossed position of petals. That's why cruciferae name is given. Already I have explained this part. Right. Now, estivation valvate, again very important point to be remembered. What do you understand by valvate estivation? That means here the margins are not overlapping. 1, 2, 3 and 4, but the margins are not overlapping each other. Okay, that is called the valvate estivation. Okay. Next, androecium, that is the male hole. Androecium is the male hole consisting of stamens. How many in number? 6 in number. Polyandrous, what does it mean? That means the stamens are free from each other, not jointed. Tetradynamous, again very unique feature of this family. Tetradynamous, that means arranged in 2 holes, the inner 4 filaments are longer than the outer one. Outer 2 filaments are short and the inner 4 stamens are with long filaments. Already I have shown you the diagram. And anthers dithecus means 2 lobes are present. Now the gynoecium. Gynoecium means female hole. Okay. Bicarpellary in nature. That means the number of carpels are 2. Syncarpous means united. Syncarpous means the carpels are united. Ovary superior. That means below the ovary other holes, the calyx, corolla and androecium present. That's why I told you that hypogynous flower with a prolonged receptacle which is known as gynophore. So the receptacle is prolonged and the name is gynophore. It is very unique feature, so to be remembered, with the parietal placentation with many ovules. I would like to explain. Becomes initially unilocular and then it becomes bilocular due to replum. What is replum? Replum is the false septum. Okay. Style simple, united, stigma two-lobed. Acha. Let me allow to draw you the parietal placentation. Parietal initially this represents ovary. Okay. These two ovary initially remained joined, then again due to dissolution it becomes unilocular but bilobed. Okay. Later what happens, from the placenta, here placenta is present this side, this represents placenta, here also placenta is present. Okay. And from the placenta false septum develops. That means false septum means the extension of the placenta. That's why the name is given, what I told, replum. And parietal placentation means the ovules develop here, many ovules towards the periphery. So the parietal placentation is clear, the ovules are attached, these towards the periphery, these are the ovules. Okay. And this is the replum, that means the false septum. So the parietal placentation, I hope, is clear, and it is also another unique feature to be remembered. Next, this is a very unique diagram showing tetradynamous stamen. Already I have explained these two, this one and this one. Not this one. This one and this one. Short filament present in the outer side, outer two stamens, 2 in number. Okay. And these two stamens are with long, these two, these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 are with long filaments present towards the inner side. How many in number? 4 in number. So inner side. This part is clear. Now this represents lobed stigma. This represents elongated ovary, gynophore. This represents style. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. Next, fruits siliqua or silicula type. The fruit has seeds in rows and divided by a thin wall or the septum. As I told you, false septum is present, which is called the rhiplum. Now the question is that what is siliqua and what is silicula? Do you know? Both of them developed from bicarpellary ovary, bicarpellary superior ovary, and the carpels that you know, that is the syncarpus. But in case of siliqua, in both the cases, false septum is also present. In case of siliqua, the length of the fruit at least 3 times longer than the width of the fruit. In case of silicula, the length is shorter and the width, that is more. That is the difference. So it is silicula, and this diagram represents siliqua. The basic difference between siliqua and the silicula clear? Silicula, example, again iberis. Point to be noted. Seeds that are non-endospermic. Floral diagram. Already we have learned the details, characteristic features, the floral characteristic features. So now we will be able to write down the floral formula, and you know that is for writing the floral formula always there is a specific norm that we have to follow. First you tell me bract is present or not? Not present. So E, B, R. Next, actinomorphic or zygomorphic? Mostly actinomorphic, so this symbol, but in case of iberis we have to write down the symbol of zygomorphic. So here actinomorphic, bisexual, calyx how many? 2 plus 2 imbricate estivation, 2 outer and 2 inner, so 2 plus 2, but we are not putting any bracket because they are free, polysepala. So we have learned. Now the corolla, that is what have we learned? 4 in number, velvet estivation and polypetalous. That means again 4 in number and they are free from each other. So we are not putting any bracket outside 4. Okay. Then androecium. Androecium how many? Tetradynamus, 2 plus 4. Outer 2 are shorter and inner 4 are longer, but they are free from each other. So again we are writing 2 plus 4 to express that 2 holes are present, but they are not united, so no bracket. Now gynoecium. Gynoecium how many carpels? 2, and syncarpus, so we have to put a bracket outside 2, and what we have learned, ovary is superior, so we have to draw a line below G. So I feel the floral formula is absolutely clear to you. Now the floral diagram. Floral diagram, here you see, this represents mother axis. Mother axis means, you know, that is if it is the axis and if the flowers develop in this way, then this represents the mother axis. That means this is the posterior side. So it can be considered as the posterior side of the flower. So always we have to show the mother axis. Then you see that imbricate estivation for the sepals, 2 outside and 2 inner side. Then petals poly, so not united, and velvet estivation not overlapping, the margins are not overlapping, and 2 outer side the stamen that are shorter, and inner side these 4 are longer. Okay. Then inner side, that is the parietal placentation. So if I draw here, first mother axis, Then outside what we have to draw, that is imbricate estivation. So 1, this side also another one, these two are the outer sepals. Now these are the inner sepals. Okay, and then velvet estivation, and they are arranged in a Greek cross manner, alternating with the sepal 1, 2, 3, 4. So this represents sepal, so not sepal, petal, and they are, the margins are not overlapping. That's why not overlapping and not jointed. That's why they are drawn separately. Okay. Then androecium, outer side, how many? 2 that are shorter. Inner side, how many? 4 with long filament. And then inner to it is the gynoecium, false replum with parietal placentation. So what we can discuss, we can understand that from the floral formula we can describe the characteristic features of the flowers, or if the characteristic features are given, we can draw the floral formula and also the floral diagram. I feel this part is clear. Next, economic importance. Many members are edible or used as oil or even condiment. So this family possesses economically important plants. Let's learn. Radish, that is the modified fleshy root used as vegetable. Turnip, the scientific name is Brassica rapa, variety rapa, or the Brassica campestris, that is also modified root used as vegetable. Cauliflower, Brassica oleracea, variety botrytis. Cauliflower, that is the inflorescence, used as vegetable. Now the cabbage, Brassica oleracea var, it is not cabbage, it is capitata, CAPITATA. Please make it correct. Okay. So this cabbage is actually, that is the vegetative bud with condensed stem and rosette leaves. Compactly arranged leaves. Okay. Now the next one, that is broccoli, Brassica oleracea, and the variety italica. So it is the floral inflorescence head with stem and associated leaves, which are used as vegetables. Now rye, Brassica juncea, the leaves are used as vegetables, leaves. Okay. And from the seed, oil is also obtained, which is used in cooking for adding flavor. And could you remember the raita, the name has been given as we use rye as condiment for making raita. Is not it very tasty? Black mustard, Brassica campestris, black mustard, Brassica nigra. Okay, used as condiment for flavor. And one more important plant is there, I have written the name, that is ornamental plant, eyeberries. This one, eyeberries. So it is ornamental plant, and this plant possesses very unique features. Can you tell me what have we learned? First one, that corym inflorescence. Other members we observe simple or compound raceme inflorescence. Second one, we have learned zygomorphic flower in eyeberries. Third, we have learned silicular type of fruit. These three characteristic features for the candy tuft or the eyeberries to be remembered. Now, Rhodiopa indica, it is used for curing asthma. Curing asthma. So, radish, turnip, cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli, then eyeberries, Rhodiopa indica, rye, black mustard. Many examples we have learned to be remembered. Generally, the questions are given from the flower, floral formula, floral diagram, and also from the economic importance. So, these points to be remembered, and whenever I told this point to be remembered, that points to be noted down separately so that you can remember easily. And this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video on the topic family Brassicaceae or the Cruciferae. If you have any queries, any doubt, feel free to write down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, then do share it with your friends. If you want me to express in a different way, that also can be shared to me in the comment section, or you can send me mail also. And subscribe my channel Biology with Babita if you feel this channel is beneficial for you. God bless you all.